Not very old as bridges go, but old enough to be a bit below par for modern rail traffic. It's just alongside Amersham Station, where the extension of the new Metropolitan Line electrification ends. The station's being enlarged to handle increased traffic. Going to be new rolling stock too, which meant a new track layout and so demanded a new bridge, particularly as Bucks County Council have been wanting for a long time to get rid of that bottleneck underneath it. So preparations began. The new bridge, made in Leeds, was brought down in sections, built up in position alongside the old one, and lined up to a new pair of concrete abutments built below. Can't interrupt traffic for long on a busy line like this. As well as the Met, British Railways use these tracks for services from Marylebone to Sheffield. So demolishing an old bridge and rolling in a new one has to be an overnight job. Hence the bottle gas floodlights. 15 hours, we reckon, we can do this one in. So we're all standing by as the last train goes through on the down line just after midnight Saturday. The road below is closed to traffic, of course, and the contractors have got a big crane in position down there. We've got a rail crane on the up line. And a works train moves up too. Permanent Way gang gets to work first on the down road, with jacks to lever the track up from the bridge deck in complete sections. And it's the rail crane's job to haul them away and dump them.
Take it away.
A flurry of snow about 2 o'clock. Didn't amount to anything, though, which was just as well. Next, oxy-acetylene cutters begin to cut away the cross girders the down track rested on. The rail crane, still using the up road to maneuver on, works each of the sections free and lowers them to lorries driven into position on the roadway below. Now the top part of the old abutments can be hacked off. With the way beams removed as well, the way will be clear for the new bridge in the morning to roll in along the new abutments built behind the old. Then the same sequence of operations on the upline. First, the permanent way freed and hauled away, which means that the rail crane has to retire because it no longer has any rails to run on. And the road crane takes over below. The cross girders are cut and lowered.
Whoa!
The final rites are performed, as you might say, as dawn breaks. The last of the three main girders is lowered to its waiting lorry. The pneumatic drills are still hard at their job of tearing away the top of the old abutment. the old bridge has ceased to exist. Sunday's sun rose on a comparatively peaceful scene, and we started to roll the new bridge in pretty well on time. It's all done by hand in spite of weighing all of 150 tons. You've got better control with a pair of hand-operated winches. There's a channel section track along the top of each of the new abutments with 3-inch steel ball bearings running in it and bearers fixed to each corner of the bridge section. Well, by noon we had it on the center line, and jacks were put in underneath, using the remains of the old abutments to support them. That's to lift the bridge enough for the bearers and the ball bearings in their tracks to be taken out. Up top, the permanent way gang moved in again to lay the new rail sections on the sleepers and chairs put in place the previous day. While the jacks underneath were released, then gently lowered the new bridge onto its bearing plates.
Come on, high! Here we jump, high! This way, high!
The final stage was reached as the daylight started to go in the afternoon, with the first train due to cross waiting in the station. Actually, it was a train of wagons loaded with the last of the ballast for the track that made the first crossing. Then, back to normal service. A bit later than we'd hoped. 15.5 hours. Still, wasn't bad.